Because Omicron was so highly transmissible, nearly 9 million people called out sick in early January when the jobs data was being collected, so during that same period of time, and the week the survey was taken. So we just wanted to kind of prepare people to understand how the data is taken, what they're looking at, and what it is an assessment of. And as a result, the month's jobs report may show job losses, in large part because workers were out sick from Omicron at the point when it was peaking during the period when the week where the data was taken.
Come on in, Larry Kudlow. Let's see what he makes of this. OK, a very weak jobs report because of Omicron. What do you make of that, Larry?
Well, I think that there's some truth to it.
Yeah.
The peak was in the middle of the month, and that's when the survey is being taken. I mean, I think the way that works, too, technically, if you're an hourly worker and you're off and you didn't collect a paycheck, then you'll be out of the labor force for January. If you're a salaried worker and you're out, it's not going to affect you because you're going to keep on getting paid. So there's that. You know, some of this is a self-inflicted wound because of all these Omicron mandates, these vaccination mandates, which force people, if you tested positive, even though it's asymptomatic, it forced them off the job.
So
a lot of people left the job because they didn't want to get vaccinated.
So can you say
they might have had natural immunity?
Can you say that the vax mandate and the Omicron surge have combined to slow the economy?
Yeah, I would say that. I think there's something more fundamental, but yes, I would say that. I think the Omicron problem, the vaccination problem, the people leaving work problem is going to simmer down. So I don't think it's going to be repeated in February, March, April, and May. But there's probably a bigger factor here, and that is a 7% inflation rate has cut badly into real worker incomes, which have been going down for months and months. We saw this on the GDP report and the personal income report. They may dip into savings, but savings aren't as flush as it used to be. I mean, look at, you had the Atlanta Fed GDP. GDP now is looking for 0.1% growth in the first quarter. And in the fourth quarter, it looked like a stronger number because it was 6% some odd, but actually 5 percentage points was an inventory build. So you've got slowing consumer spending, high inflation, declining real wages, real disposable income, okay, that's after tax, after inflation income, has been falling for several months. So the inflation problem is the biggest scare, and the Fed hasn't yet taken away the punch bowl. That's coming. Not yet, but that's coming. And you're going to see a lousy economy in 2023 and 24 because of that.
Your show's doing remarkably well at 4 o'clock Eastern Time in the afternoon. You know that, Larry?
Thank you, Stu. Well, I appreciate it's a great blessing. It's a wonderful blessing. We have a great team, and I'm very grateful for the people who are watching it. And it's been, for me, Stu, this whole Fox thing has been a new lease on life. I love Fox. I love our show. I love our team. And, just to coin a phrase, I know you've never heard that before. Save America, kill the bill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Occasionally you've come out with that one. I just wanted to congratulate you, though, because that show is doing extremely well. You really are challenging me, and I don't like that. But nonetheless, I'll give you a good promo, Larry. I'll get you up there, don't worry. 4 o'clock this afternoon, Larry Kudlow on this network.